Welcome to Getting to Know You, residents and staff at Stonebridge. In this, our fourth segment, you will be able to see and mentally thank a person who has been so essential in keeping us healthy, happy, and providing us with something new every day. As you can see, I am talking to Ed Chapman, the Director of Dining Services here at Stonebridge. And we are sitting in a familiar place which we have not been able to visit in more than 3 months, sadly. Thanks to Ed, you will be able to catch a glimpse of part of what happens here in the dining room and how the dining room itself has been used recently. So Ed, thank you for taking time to meet with us. We know you have a very busy schedule and arrange for what we are going to show our viewers right now. So before we run that tape, just tell us briefly what we should watch for.
Okay. What you're going to see at first is Marie and Rose preparing all the lunch deliveries. Today's kind of a slow day. On an average lunches, we're doing 35 to 50 lunches per day. Breakfast is a little slower than that. It's usually around 20 to 30 breakfast. Now dinner, on the other hand, is anywhere from 210 to 250 every day. Plus we have healthcare. Healthcare, we're serving 90 meals at breakfast, 90 at lunch, and 90 at dinner. So we still have the same amount of staff, the same cooks and servers are here preparing it. We're just preparing it in a different way. Instead of putting it on plates, we're putting it in containers. Kind of, it's not the same, but everybody's working hard to make it as nice and tasty as we possibly can.
As it is. And so here we go, and you'll feel the energy.
Okay. Marie and Rose are organizing all the lunch deliveries since we started this COVID delivery service. We're doing about 25, 30 every breakfast, and anywhere from 30 to 50 for lunch. Dinner, we're doing anywhere from average around 200 to 220 deliveries for dinner. All right. So what they're doing is organizing the lunch orders. All right. Marie organized it by the apartments, A through E for East Wing, and then F through I for West Wing. She writes out these orders for Louie. Louie prepares the sandwiches or salad platter, whatever they order. They get the soup, beverage, all that together, and you'll see the tickets there. It's all by apartments and wing. So once they have it all organized, they'll take it, and you have it too, all organized by wings too, right?
Great.
So, and then they'll bag everything, then it goes on trucks. They'll start with the East Wing first, and then to the West Wing. These are the menus that have been collected yesterday. They run from Wednesday through Tuesday, okay? Falone organizes them by apartment, A through I. Okay, and then like for breakfast and lunch, Marie and Rose will these are just today's menus. Okay, they're organized that's for dinner. She already had the breakfast and lunch. Okay, and then she writes out the slips, gives the one slip to the kitchen, and then the other slips goes on the counter so that you get the sides, the beverages, all that together before it's bagged. Then once the kitchen has the entree ready, it goes on a cart, and then they start bagging it. It all goes by apartment, A through I. East Wing gets done first, and then the West Wing gets delivered right after that. All right, we're just about ready to serve dinner. The servers have all the appetizers, desserts, beverages, all lined up. It goes according to apartment, okay? This is A, B, C, it's all in order, A, B, C through I. Okay?
Hold on a
Grab
second,
the
Ed, I'm
corner.
going around the corner.
All right, you gotta be fast. Leon will help you.
Look at the bags here, all lined up.
Back up. I'm gonna jump in, Aviva. All right, grab it. All right. And then as soon as the cord's done, just go. All right. All right. So we're starting at kitchen's already started at the plate. We're gonna start bag. This is all the orders. Say it's quite hefty. That's all the orders for tonight. So we should be done in a half hour. So, all right.
To Ed to learn a little bit more about what's going on here. But first, I want to thank Robin for coming and capturing, walking around the kitchen and this part of the dining room. And I think you will see that the activity and the organization is really amazing. So, Ed, we asked you if you had ever done anything like this before, and you said you had not.
No, no.
So that then brings up the question, so, well, how did you get into food service and begin to develop all of those talents? And then I'm gonna, after you tell me that, then I'm gonna ask you how you got to Stonebridge.
Okay. I've been in this industry since I was 15 years old. Started as a dishwasher at the Bucks County room that was in Pomeroy's department store in Levittown. And just knew I wanted to be a chef. I was always a chef until I came to Stonebridge. Worked mostly hotels and all over the East Coast pretty much. Manhattan, Philadelphia, Manhattan, and Connecticut. I worked for Omni Hotels, Hilton Hotels. So it's pretty much
So did you do banquet meals as well as
a
restaurants?
lot of weddings. Yeah, a lot of weddings.
So
yeah.
we can credit weddings for the good
Yeah,
food we
Boyle
have here.
Hotels, I worked at Boyle Hotels for quite a few years, right here in Jersey. I opened a hotel, the Golden Goose in Fanwood for them, Murray Hill Inn, and Somerset Hills Hotel in Warren, New Jersey. So Somerset Hills, we used to do 5 weddings every single weekend religiously. And it was from the day we opened the door, it was just a very busy
Well,
hotel.
it sounds like good training.
It was excellent training, yeah.
And, but then, how did you get to Stonebridge?
Actually,
Or had you done any institutional, something like we have here, where it's the same
Never.
audience? I mean,
Never.
with weddings, you can do one, and maybe it doesn't work out, and you learn something.
Yeah.
But here, everyone.
Yeah. No, this was the first continuous care facility, healthcare facility that I ever worked in. I actually interviewed for a chef job. It was
Here?
no, it wasn't here.
Oh,
It was
okay.
at a property in Watchung,
Mhm.
not Watchung, Summit, New Jersey.
Mhm.
It was for one of the assistant living. I just saw the ad in the Star Ledger probably 15 years ago, and a corporate gentleman, Martin Tejadis, called me and asked me to interview. I interviewed, and he told me that, my experience was a lot more than what they wanted at this facility in Summit. Would I be interested in taking over Stonebridge? They were thinking they had a food contracted food service company here, and they weren't happy with them. And
We who lived in Princeton and had friends here, we heard about that.
yeah, they weren't happy at all. And he asked me if I would be interested in taking it over, and
here we are.
And here we are.
Well, Ed, that's a great story, and everybody else knows what happened as a result of you coming here, and is very happy. I can remember my sister thinking you were really the most wonderful person in the world, so that's great.
Thank you.
And so we're really happy that you're here, and we are really looking forward to coming to your dining room and having you greet us here, not as a stage setting, so. One other question. Before we close, is there anything you've learned about food or about us and what we like as a result of this incredible performance in the last 3 months?
Well, I realized, the last 3 months?
Yeah.
No matter what, you expect quality. I knew that wasn't anything new. Did I learn anything new? Probably the one thing that I really learned and appreciated was the great employees I have. And how close we are, and how this pandemic, as sad as it is, really brought people closer together.
Right.
And that was really good to see.
Yeah.
Really good to see.
I think we all appreciate your team, and I'm so glad we got them on the tape.
Yeah, they're
too,
great. I couldn't ask for a better assistants with Abdul, Falone, Selena in healthcare. They're just
Yeah.
Paul, the executive chef. Oh my God, they're all just great.
Right, and they just pitched in and
They
figured
did,
it out.
and never ever complain. Never. I mean, it's just, it's just great. I probably complain more than they do. But, they're,
That's great.
yeah, they're really good.
Well, as we show our appreciation to you, and thank you for coming on the program, but for all you do, I just want all the residents to make sure that they thank you. And if they ever feel like they have a hard job or they can't get through the day, I want them to remember the numbers that Sandy, our timekeeper, has up here on one of those famous paper bags. And I'm giving the low numbers. They have to remember 18 for breakfast, 30 for lunch, 200 for dinner, and 90 times 3 for all of the healthcare areas. And then they'll know that they don't have as hard a job as you do. So we're really very grateful that you came on this segment and made it work for us, our first on-site taping. And we look forward to when people look at this saying, I can't wait to get back here.
I can't wait to have you back.
Okay, well, thanks so much for being with us, and thank you from our team, Jeff Teener, Sandy Hyatt, Robin Doherty, and I'm Ingrid Reed, the host.